How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we're here today with One Piece Manga Chapter 985 reaction. Now I waited a bit with this one because I heard that the translation was supposed to be like very bad until this translation came out. So this is the one that we're going to be reading on Batoto. I've not used Batoto in like what seemed like 6, 7, 8 years. I think Toriko was the last thing that I really read on Batoto. So it's been a long time for me. They definitely changed up how the website looks, I feel like. But yeah, we're chapter 985, the new Onigashima plan. Okay, so it's all in one piece, very similar to how Manga Stream does it then. That's pretty neat. Translator, spy, proofreader, line to line, redrawer, we are broke. Redrawer, we are broke. Editor, cup and spy, typesetter, cup. Alright. As I always say though with these chapters when I react to them, if you can support the original, support the actual volumes whenever they come out, support the magazines if they are available in your language, just support the show in general. But that's all I have to say about that though. Let's hop right into this one. So we've got a One Piece 23rd. We've got a shoot. Well, we've got this thing that we always have in like these shonen weekly Shonen Jump covers, which is One Piece dominating. So that's nice. 23 OP, nice. Should be I know why it's a silver pen because obviously it's a inked pen, but it should be golden. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop right into this chapter. Let's have a look at this color spread. It looks pretty. Of course, the three main ones. That's pretty neat with Luffy, Law, and Kid. That's actually a pretty cool one. I don't think we've actually had those three specifically on a cover page. On a color page. Sorry. So it's actually pretty cool to see all three of them. All three of them in the same space. Which is pretty cool. So we're Onigashima. I mean, the chapter is what's it called? The new Onigashima plan. So it would make sense that we're heading right off to Onigashima because that's the chapter title. Onigashima, a storm is brewing. Secret back entrance. I was sure that you will come. Oh, they really are here. Get her. So, all right. So Kanjuro, he's just waiting for them. Interesting. So he's like, I was sure you were gonna come. I was certain you lot would be here. It is true that no samurai intruders were spotted, but it was impossible to think that you would not come. I know your tenacity better than anyone. I mean, that makes a ton of sense. You've been spending a lot of time with them, so that makes 100% sense. He's just got an army with him, Kanjuro, and just him at the front. He's got the mouse one. They're two samurai with no heads. Okay, they're on horses as well, which would imply that they're like a higher force or something, but I'm not quite sure. Then you have that one guy with like a Gatling gun. He doesn't look like a gifter to me. You've got which could, well, it could be a fly, it could be a weed, could be a wasp, but you've got something in the background. You've got someone with a maze. I like it. We get more people with mazes. As I mentioned, the Mickey Mouse dude. We have what seems like a lion with the mane. I'm not 100% sure. We already had a Hold'em who's kind of a lion. I'm not sure. Could just be the Shiki mane. I know these guys. I saw them 20 years ago at the execution. I want to see what Iza can do. Real talk. Headless warrior. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Headless warriors who are able to fight even though they are only... Oh, they are paintings. Oh, I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. Okay. I thought they were actual fighters. Gonna say like maybe like a. I thought they had like a tiny head or something, but no, it's just no head at all. Who are able to fight even though they were only paintings. They look just like you, right? So you came back, Izo, all for this hopeless war. Our heads are. That's what he's saying. Our heads aren't cut off yet. Let Momonosuke-sama free. That brat tried to resist as much as he could, saying he didn't want to be a burden for you. He picked up a knife from somewhere, broke his ties, and tried to... We're actually getting to see how exactly that went down. Broke his ties and tried to run away. But there's no way I'd let him escape. Unfortunately for him, he managed to He did as much as he could. Yeah, he's not... Yeah, he was always practicing his sword swings, but he's still a kid, alright? He's not a warrior. He's not Big Mom as a kid, who's like, oh yeah... knocks out a giant, like literally just like knocks out a giant brings down against Forward and whatnot. That's not a Momo, all right. He's not Odin, all right. But still, he did what he could. A little cut. Maybe the knife was poisoned, and that's gonna be his. That would be quite cool actually if the knife was poisoned, and that tiny little stab, is now gonna be the downfall of him. I doubt it, but it would be a pretty cool scene. I know people would probably hate it so much because like. Momonosuke taking down Kanjuro. How dare he? Like, yeah. I would be all for it. I would be all for it. But there's no way I'd let him escape, unfortunately. For him, he managed to stab my hand. I blew a fuse. That's how you hit him. Naturally, I had to correct his behavior until he lost consciousness. Momonosuke, he's obviously crying, Kiku. Which is, understandable. Understand. Man, just look at that Izo's clothing. Everyone looks pretty cool, but like the best clothing is definitely belongs to Izo and Inuyarashi. I just like the black, which is why I personally liked seeing Germa in the manga. The capes were just so cool. Maybe it's because you've seen so many white capes, with the Marines and whatnot. I see a black cape, I'm like, yeah, perfect, perfect. I don't know, no. But well, surprisingly, the kid survived. He's tough. He's made out of Tuster due to Odin's blood. No. That's all him. That's all him. That is all him. But we don't have to worry about that for long. As we speak, in the concert hall inside, Momonosuke's execution is taking place. Grr. What's up with your arm? Oh, that here. Nice. What's with his arm? Let me swear up again. I didn't see anything. Is he like... Is that his arm? Like 2 shotgun barrels? Is that his arm? Okay. All we have to do is... Nice. Kakaka. All we have to do is stall for time. In a few minutes, the Kozuki line will have ended for good. You think you can say that and they're not gonna blitz right through you? No. Good. I will have to ask you to stay quiet from now on, Kanjuro-san. The scars left by my blade linger even in the afterlife, right? Just as the snow left in spring, the wound I'm going to give you will keep hurting your soul. Oh my. You're sounding like Brooke right now. Oh my. Retainer of the Kozuki clan, Kikunojo of the lingering snow. Alright. I like that because Kiko, we've seen to be the most... I don't want to say the most, shoot, what's the phrase I want? The phrase I want to use is, we've seen Kiko to be the most emotional, right? You can see them right here, while Kanjuro is saying all his stuff and whatnot, Inuyarashi and Negamushi, they're just kind of like dicking around. Kiko, for him, whatever, it's been like a few months, it hasn't been 20 years, So, that makes a ton of sense how invested. Come, Kiko, it just leaps forward. Yosh, let's go. Oh, yeah, okay, there is actually a gun. Okay, that's pretty neat. Now, phew, yes. And everyone is heading in. Kiko versus Kanjuro. Friggin', I draw my weapon like a smear, like a friggin' painter, okay? Who would have thought that? Who would have truly thought that? And a battle, the lingering snow goes, Yow, what's up with your... Did someone say Shiki? Did I say Shiki? I said Shiki earlier, right? Did I say Shiki? I don't know if I did. The lion mane. Please tell me I said Shiki and not like Doflamingo. Like it could be a cape. Like no. Now that I look at it, it's like Shiki. Perfect. That's probably intentionally there to make me think of Shiki, and then see Inuyarashi's having his sword attached to his leg and be like Shiki. Yow, what's up with your leg? That's my 2-bladed style. Alright. Kia inside the castle. Master Kaido's speech has started. Let's hear the plan for the new Onigashima. Start the video, Den Mushi in the attic. As Kozuki Odin, and since your ace as Kozuki Odin, and since your ace's little brother, I thought you would let me board your ship. You're not Kozuki Odin, alright? As much as you want to be Kozuki, you're not Kozuki Odin. You're still Yamato, alright? That's still who you are. Kozuki Odin was a great guy. Everyone admired, right? You can't be Kozuki Odin. Then you be him. What? I thought you were so sure. Wait a second. I thought you would let me... Yamato for Straw Hat. Yamato for Straw Hat. Yamato for Straw. Oh, that would be great. Now that would be great. I'd be all down for that, to be honest. I'd be all down for it. Then you be him. What do you mean I should be Odin? Even if I'm Odin, I'm not free because of these handcuffs. Luffy, about to, you know, go ahead, destroy those handcuffs, please. No, I'm pretty sure at this point I don't actually know. Could he destroy Sea Prism Stone? That's a great question. I've had this question for a long time. Can you actually cut Sea Prism Stone? Obviously, Luffy got rid of his collar necklace, but those were made out of Sea Prism Stone. So could he actually destroy if those are? I'm not sure, of course, but who knows? I wanted to go to the sea with Ace and the others, but since I've been 8, I was forced to stay on this island. Are these the handcuffs these prisoners wear? Exactly. If I were to leave the island, they would... Luffy... It's simple. Simple. Honestly, I wonder if that's not a lie. What kind of parent would do that to their child? Big Mom. I'm not sure about Kaido, but maybe Kaido. But more certainly, Big Mom. And that's not even the worst parent in One Piece. Not by far. Not anywhere near. There are 100 parents in the show that are worse. But Big Mom is... misguided. Let's leave it at that. Misguided. 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 But it could very well be true. And it would blow my arms off because my father is that kind of guy. Do you want me to remove them? What? But how can I be sure that you will fight alongside us? I'm warning you, with or without you, I'm going to beat it. When the king speaks, you better listen. When the king speaks, when I speak, you better listen. When Luffy speaks, you better listen. I'm warning you, with or without you, I'm going to beat Kaido. It's the coat, alright? It's a real captain's coat, alright? I want to do it as much as you do. Do you even know how many times he will hit me since... That's it? Is that it? Is that it? How many times he hit me since I was a kid? Every time I opposed him, he answered me with punches. I mean, he definitely held back, because otherwise he'd be dead. So I mean, how just like a stupid kid, yeah, which is not that bad for One Piece standard. It's not that bad at all. It's better than life or death. It's 50 times better, alright? Actually fun. I'm pretty sure you can tell your whole story about everything. There are some great parrots in One Piece, but there are some absolutely trash ones as well, alright? I get it. I'm going to remove them. Remove them? But it has been 20 years since my... Should have learned 20 years ago. It has already been 2 years since Whitebeard's summit... the screen appeared. That's the concert hall, okay? So he's giving a speech right now. Things are finally starting to move across the world. The government didn't lose its mind when it abolished the Shichibukai system. That's the proof that the Marine headquarters is fully confident in their new force to fight against us. And those who are just watching on. Alright. So what, are you going to declare war on the whole world? Well, the whole world is essentially declaring a war against you, right? Oh, that'd be ridiculous. Like, Luffy, all our lines is like, we're declaring war on you, Kaido, and Kaido's like, bro, hold on for a second. World government, Navy, I'm declaring war on you, and the Navy's gonna be like, who do we declare war on? Well, we're gonna declare war on Straw Hat Luffy. Yay. Something like that. That would be crazy. But let's not worry about the overconfident Marines. Akainu is gonna be Magma Fist. And it's gonna be half your forces are gonna be out. Half your forces are gonna be out. On our side of things, we allied ourselves with Big Mom's crew, and we will get the world's strongest weapons. Caribou and Shirahoshi. Caribou and Shirahoshi. Fishman Island's destruction. Ah, shuckleberries. Frankie, it's time to build Pluton. It's time to build Pluton. In other words, yeah. Huh? Yeah. What's going on? Things are schrick. What? From up close, she really sends chills down my spine. So it's her, the world's strongest. Mama. Until the tea party. Oh, mama. So, you call for me, Kaido? Yeah. Big Mom. Captain of the Big Mom Pirates. Olin of the Oran. Bounty. 4,388,000,000. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Zeus. Ah, shuckleberries. Naomi uncarried it down. And Ron like, Naomi, am I about to have to take out Big Mom? Lillian, what the hell were you doing? I'm on time, right? Mama, don't be such a party pooper. We're never going to get anywhere by fighting. But if we stick together, then everything is possible. You hear that, guys? We're going to get more serious from here on. Oh, no. What have they got planned? What is Kaido's message? What have they got planned, those two? I actually feel like they would probably declare war on the entire world right now. We're going for the One Piece. We're going for the straight up. We're going for the One Piece. Yeah. The existence of the ancient weapons will surely cause fear and wars across the world. Be prepared. It's a chaotic world we have been waiting for. You know what I love about this so much? This whole series, I can't speak for everyone, but I have been wondering, when are the ancient weapons going to have a much bigger role than they did in, say, Enies Lobby, in, say, Fishman Island? When are we actually going to use them? When are they actually going to be used? Weapons, quite frankly, will be used, as Iceberg always so eloquently put. This seems like it is it. This seems like it is it. It is showtime. This actually truly feels like the end. I can't believe I'm saying this. This actually truly feels like it is the end of the series. This whole time I was like, we'll take out Kaido in Wano, then Luffy's gonna take out Big Mom in Fishman Island, and that's gonna be that. Now I'm like, ooh. What's gonna happen with Blackbeard? Shanks, the ancient weapons. Now now the story has opened up 100 times more, and I'm here for it. and I'm here. I'll be honest, I'm here for it. Didn't expect that, Kufufu. As for you guys, the One Piece, it's mine. Luffy, I know you're reckless. See, there was this whole point of like, oh, maybe like Big Mom will like kind of leave Kaido. You know, once the going gets tough, she's gonna leave Kaido and whatnot. But like, when's the going ever gonna get tough here with those two? With those, you can't even take out Kaido. Just taking out Kaido alone is like, that's not really gonna happen. With Big Mom as well. Ooh. Now it actually feels like a real. Before I was like, this is a symbolic alliance, right? Everyone's gonna betray each other. We all know that, right? Now it actually. To me, it actually feels like, oh no. Luffy, speed dial right now. Grand Fleet on their way. Speed dial Alabasta, let them be all on their way. Speed dial Skypiea, Shandians, let them all be on their way. Speed dial Water 7, let the whole shipwrights and Paulie and so on and so forth be on their way. Speed dial friggin' Enies Lobby. I don't know which allies you've got in the Enies Lobby, but speed dial Enies Lobby. It's a rubble right now, but just speed dial it. On my way. Speed dial further back. I mean, you've only got enemies there, but speed dial. Let him be on their way. Moria might help you. Let him be on his way. Speed dial Sabaody. the lawless area. Speed dial all of them. Speed dial Boa Hancock. All of them are gonna. They're all gonna come and help you. All right. Speed dial Impel Down. I don't know. Tell Magellan. Yeah, Magellan. If you help me out with this one, bro, I'm gonna get revenge on Blackbeard for you, bro. Just for you, bro. Maybe that will help. And get Bon Clay out of there. Speed dial, friggin'. I know who you want to speed dial on Marine Headquarters. Speed dial Gab, Kobe, Helmepper. Be like, yeah, I need help, bro. To Gab, be like, Gab, grandfather, please help me. Speed dial Dragon. Like, yeah, Dragon. I'm dying. You help me out against Smoker. Please help me out here. Fake cry if you have to. Speed dial. And even then it won't be enough. Even speed dial Shanks. Shanks and Dragon coming and helping him. Ooh, that would be fuego. 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 It's not gonna happen though, I think. It's not gonna happen though, I think. Speed dial Emo. Like, yeah, Emo, I'm not really supposed to even know you about you yet. But come on, bro. You're the 1-2 king. You should have something up your sleeve. Help me out, bruv. Help me out, bruv. Didn't expect that, Goofufu. As for you guys, the One Piece, it's mine. Who are working for Orochi, choose. Wano is safe from both the Marines and the world government. It's a natural fortress surrounded by waterfalls. If we increase the number of weapon factories and put the people of the Flower Capital to work, then for all pirates, this place will become a lawless area. A paradise. What? Hey, Kaido, wait. The Flower Capital is my territory. Who do you think? No. You need to be a little bit careful with how you speak it there, Orochi. You and Kaido are good friends, but you need to be a little bit careful. The way you speak it is like, Kaido? If you're scared of Odin and his scabbards, you should be 50 times more scared of Kaido. Hey, Kaido, wait. The Flower Capital is my territory. Who do you think gave you all the weapon... Okay. Okay. All right. Ha. 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 Really now? Well. That's most certainly surprising. Kaido just... He... Kaido just slices Orochi's head off. That's most certainly surprising. I don't know if I like it or if I dislike it. So I'm gonna put the reaction portion on hold for a second. I need to explain my thoughts right now. I don't know whether I like it because right. I don't know whether it's good slash whether I like it slash dislike it. Because quite frankly, we didn't really see that much of Orochi. From like there are like so many mysteries with him. And so many open plot points right now that just seem like they've been cut off. One is obviously his fruit. The ability, like the limits of his fruit. But I want to say the almost the bigger thing is the dealings with Cypherpole and potentially Vegapunk. And my other issue is that I figured personally Momonosuke and like pretty much anyone besides Kaido would be the one to take him down. But it also makes sense because it kind of was foreshadowed as well with the whole when Robin said to Luffy during Punk Has It that alliances are usually filled with betrayal. And we all thought, well, at least I thought, the betrayal is going to come from Kaido and Big Mom. It seemed like the betrayal is here with Kaido and Orochi. And it makes sense for Kaido as well, because he's essentially done with Wano right now, and he wants to go for the One Piece. I think I'm leaning more towards I'm liking it very much than me disliking it. Because the three plot points that I brought up, I think, can be taken over by Kaido. And it's clear that Kaido is a much bigger threat than Orochi. I mean, that much is guaranteed, considering that most of us thought Momonosuke could probably take on Orochi, you know? Or Hiyori. Yeah, so the three plot points I was talking about. One, his fruit. He could be alive, actually, now I think about his fruit. I know it's supposed to be the Yamato no Orochi fruit, right? Not... What's the other one called? The Nine-Headed Dragon? Which I think is called... What's the Nine-Headed Dragon called? Captain America... Shield... Hydra. Because I think with the Hydra, it's cut off one head, another one grows in its stead. But he's got the Yamato no Orochi fruit and the Hydra fruit. So he should be dead. And it's Kaido. Kaido would use a Haki, which would most likely cause his demise. So the only point really that I'm like, we saw his fruit. We saw his fruit for the most part during during Hiyori's death. So I guess okay, I guess that's fine. I guess that part is fine. The second plot point, which obviously Cypher Pole, that was just a means to an end, which makes sense after Doflamingo obviously collapsed and whatnot, and the weapons being supplied and whatnot. But that was such a big plot point that I still think there has to be like lasting stakes from that, and I think that will go back to the revolutionaries because obviously that's always been the big revolutionary plot point. So we'll see about that, how that develops. Obviously, I can't say that right now, but as of right now, actually, there's still more. Yeah, there's still more to the chapter. Okay, I'll get on my thoughts quickly then. But there's obviously there is still more to that plot point. At least I think so, because I think Drake mentioned it as well in his report. You know, that Cypher Paul has been buying these weapons, so that's clearly going to be a much bigger topic. You know, not just that's not a topic that has been cut off. So that's a big part. It's not a topic that has been cut off. So that part, that's a-okay. Now the other part is Momonosuke and Hiyori potentially taking revenge for the father, or the Scabbard taking revenge for Lord Odin. That Kaido's the one to do it. It's in his character from what we've seen, and it makes sense story-wise because it was hinted towards before. And it makes sense plot progression-wise because he's now no longer interested in Wano and he's now, you know, moving forward. So it makes sense. I still didn't expect Orochi, who was this integral... Was he integral? He was integral to the Odin story. And while, you know, his retainers are carrying on his legacy, it's not really their story. Their story has always been to liberate Wano. So perhaps his story point is over. I'll have to sit on that one. Like I said, I think I'm leaning more towards I'm really, really liking it than me not liking it. I think at the moment I'm like, if you have to give like a rating, I'm like 8 out of 10. So I'm definitely leaning more towards like really, again, more towards really, really liking it rather than disliking it. It's like on a scale, I'll be like up here, and that dislike, the dislike scale, it'd be like down here. But I need to think about this one. This came out of nowhere, and I need to think about this one. This came out of no. I like it though. I think I very much like it. Orochi gone. What? Kya? Oh, he may have more enemies right now. Lord. Is Orochi dead? That's obviously the big question as well. But hey, for us, whether the Kozuki or the Kurozumi rule changes nothing. So are you gonna unhand Momo then? Orochi's minions, you are 5 might makes right. Quite frankly, might makes right. Orochi's minions, you have 5 seconds to choose what? Isn't that oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no. Luffy, oh no. Luffy. I know you're reckless, alright? I know you're reckless, alright? But my goodness, you need to shut up right now. Momo, quiet. What are they fall? They fall from. Well, actually, where are they? Are they just watching like from a transponder thing, or are they actually in the room? I think they were watching from a transponder. Yeah, okay. They're watching from a transponder. Lord Orochi is dead. Why? They were allies for some. You can never trust a pirate. Never trust an alliance. Choose samurai. Become pirates with us, or fight us here in. He just played them. Because they all know how strong Kaido is. But like, the samurai, they're so prideful people. Like, he's essentially saying, discard your pride and your honor and your loyalty towards Orochi and switch over to us right now or die. Like, discard your pride, your trust, your honor, your loyalty, which is so important for them, or die. Damn, that's crucial. To prepare ourselves for the final war that's coming. We're going to turn this country into the pirate empire. Sounds like a certain rocks. The raids, which are our main activity, are surely going to increase as well. Tonight, we're transferring Onigashima to the flower capital. That's the end of Wano. Kiko's crying a lot. I mean, granted, they're all seeing Momo. This country is now named New Onigashima, and its shogun will be my son Yamato. Master... Like, shit. Gotta get Master Yamato is here. As if that is going to happen, you shitty old man. Show me the way quickly or Momo is going to get killed. Contact the Flying Six. Well. I really, really, really like this chapter. I have to say. This chapter just took the board and flipped it on its head. It took the board and it flipped it on its head. And I am a fan. I'll save my thoughts. I need to digest them first of all. I need to digest this chapter as a whole first of all. But I will save my thoughts. I'll do a review on Monday when the official one comes out as well. So I can... I don't know what will be changed here translation wise, but I'll save my thoughts until then, and then my review will come out on Monday or Tuesday, depending on when I read the official translation on Monday. So the big question obviously is Orochi dead? Is he dead? Great question, without an answer as of right now. Great question without an answer as of right now. We'll see. That's all I can say. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We will see. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in the next one, everyone. Peace out. Until then, have a nice day, and